This is what we're struggling with today. High winds.
There's Jody taking pictures. So it's like a castle from medieval times. And she's not waiting for me. We have a drawbridge up and go across. Our hotel is back that way about 3 blocks. I should say down 3 blocks, because we had to walk up to get to this. So when you think of castles and medieval times and awesome, weird, cool things, this is what you think of. It needs more water in their moat. So this was actually a city inside here. Well, it is a city inside here, and people actually live in here in apartments and stuff. There's businesses inside here. So this was inside the town. How do you pronounce it again?
Carcassonne.
Carcassonne. I was close. Carcassonne. Carcassonne. I keep wanting to think there's a T in it, but there's no T in it. Carcassonne.
You gotta like really do something with the R when you're saying it.
Got to clear your throat at the same time. Carcassonne. There's an office of tourism up here. Okay, I guess we are.
Do you know what our tickets are to?
To the museum, which is like
There's like 3 museums here.
I don't know. It's windy through here. We're kind of standing in the way. Even if we're in the way, so what? That cool guy in there. Alright. So,
I smell food.
Jody smells food. So check out that thing there, people. So the Office of Tourism is over there. So this is actually open all the time to come in here, because it's really just part of the city. It's just like the old Carcassonne. They call it New Carcassonne and Old Carcassonne. So this is like Old Carcassonne, the old city part that's behind the fortified wall. And the way they have those things angled like, it's so they could stand behind their guns or whatever they use to shoot with and get at different angles to kill their... I've taken enough tours of forts and old buildings that I finally learned that. I think you can go through that doorway over there.
Okay.
So we're just gonna walk around and explore. Second video of Carcassonne. We got the audio tour. Count's Castle. So it takes 1 hour to go through the castle. A little windy here in the castle. So they restored this over a 35-year period. I'm gonna follow these signs. We're gonna go up some stairs. A 3D. Almost makes me dizzy watching this. Okay, pause it for a while. So this was, I think this is like 1,000 years old. It was kind of abandoned in the 1600s when there was a treaty between Spain and France. And in the 1800s, they started restoring it. Sounds like most of this was built in the 1200s. So this is where we came in from, like right over there. Jody's taking pictures. So if you see that street down there with looks like all the people, we came up that street on our bikes a little bit ago. People down there in the courtyard. So that is New Carcassonne. Oh, there's some bells. I see some windmills over there too. There's some angry bird. You ever been in a castle before, Jody? We're one of the towers that used to look for the bad people. We have an audio tour thing back here, but I'm way off track. I don't know where it's at. What I do know is that what they're talking about is not where I'm at. So I'll go down here and start it again and see if that's where it is. They're talking about something being on the first floor. As you can tell by the views, I'm not on the first floor. This goes upstairs. Now I'm really confused. So this thing I was talking about, how they can, from inside here, they can look at different views with their guns, possibly shoot the bad people. Maybe the bad people lived in here and the good people were on the outside.
Just be careful. What's the thing in the middle?
I think what we're looking at are like old things that were part of the original structure. I guess it's old time cannonballs, maybe. If I could read that, I'd tell you exactly what it's for. And these old time cannonballs.
Is that there?
Looks like some type of launching mechanism. That lizard's going for a ride on that one.
Okay, so I'm at the part where it says walk into a room with a blue ceiling.
Walk into a room with a blue ceiling. Yeah, so we're doing an audio tour, and I'm all out of whack. Just got some, just took a punch to the eye. Not sure what this is. You'd almost think you were in Egypt or somewhere. You'd almost think you were in Egypt. Most of these sculptures are from the Middle Ages. This is called the Roman room. I'm in the gift shop. I read all about Carcassonne, if I could speak French. Following the arrows. We're in the courtyard. So apparently that was the well, the only well. So even though they could get water from rivers nearby, because they didn't want to leave the castle area or the walls, they dug a well so they wouldn't have to leave, so they'd have water. We're going to this thing, and so we're gonna be going down a narrow winding spiral staircase.
French winding spiral staircase.
Yeah. So we're way up here. We've walked away. So if you notice out there, all the roofs are like this clay tile stuff. All the siding, all the buildings are stucco, brick, or stone. There's no vinyl siding, no asphalt shingles that I've seen in this place. You can peek through there. Get a good view up here. The Tower of Justice is what we're going to enter now. And I'm going to quit this video and then start another one later. I'm out of breath. You out of breath?
My legs hurt like hell.
Our legs hurt. We just had to walk up a bunch of stairs. And they weren't normal stairs. They weren't ADA compliant.
They weren't spiral.
We came down a spiral staircase that was like, if you fall, you would just keep falling around and around. I don't know where until you got to the bottom, I guess, and then we made of stone.
More stairs.
So we're just following arrows and stuff. My audio tour said something about a blue curtain. So we're walking around the perimeter of this thing. Pretty good view here. See people way down there. They built these castles and forts with the idea that they could look around the whole thing. Jody says this is a good view. It is a good view. You can see all the bad people coming. You can throw rocks at them. Or launch some of those 2-foot diameter cannonballs.
Were we supposed to go this way or were we supposed to go?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's go over here. We don't know. We're lost. Okay. I'm trying to record and walk down these stairs at the same time. I hope the lady behind me doesn't push. Don't push, lady. So we've got a whole bunch of these spiral staircases that we've been traversing. Made it. So there must be like a hotel over there inside the castle. So this is not only is this a castle and a fortified, this old city thing is actually like a modern day usage. So I think I read there's 100 different residences, apartments or whatnot inside the fortified wall. So we're in the castle part. We must be on the back side of the castle. A rampart. And but like 100 people live within these walls, and there's businesses in here. There's a theater. So I wonder if they have concerts in here. Rock Day Concert. Or is it Concert Day Rock? We saw a poster. It's a Concert Day Rock. That looks like they use this. Pretty cool. I'd like to be here if they had a concert going on. I don't know if they used it lately. So I'd hold a lot of people. So as we were entering the city, you could see this like extruding up above all the buildings and everything from a distance. It was pretty cool. Jody, everybody.
Finally getting some fancy dessert.
Jody did some fancy dessert with a Diet Coke and a
Minute Maid multi-juice.
multi-juice. So the strawberry one's mine and the chocolate
Raspberry.
one's...
But I'm gonna taste it.
Quit tasting my stuff.
Oh,
Jody
it's
knows
hard
I
like
like
a
chocolate.
cookie.
So we asked the lady if there's a place to wash her hands, and she said inside this. She said inside here. She obviously didn't understand, but it's okay. She watched Jody take a big bite of that.
A big bite?
A bite. So we're in Carcassonne.
How do you eat this?
One bite at a time.
I'm just gonna use my fingers.
What is that, cookie?
Yeah. I know.
Is it like as good as it looks? Or is it just whatever?
No, it's good.
Alright, so if you look out the window here, see that brick wall over there? We're inside a fortified city. It's pretty cool. So, alright, I'm gonna quit this video so I can eat my strawberry thing. More walk around Carcassonne. Little kids are... I'm glad we don't have little kids. So the place is full of candy shops, ice cream shops, souvenir stores. Is this where we came in at? So this is where we came in at. So can we go to the right?
I don't know. We'll find out.
So should we go to the left? That wasn't the tour. That was just... No, it wasn't. The tour was back there. This is where we went when we first came in.
Oh, alright.
So we probably should have... That one restaurant was that way.
Alright, well, let's go.
Alright. We need to cross the thing here. It's like playing Frogger going across here. Okay, there we go. So it's a Sunday here in France. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We rode our velos about 30 some kilometers today, or 20 miles.
It's just easier. The stairsteps or the ramp?
So we can either take this primitive ramp or the steps. We're taking the
I
primitive.
think the steps would be easier.
Our legs feel like rubber from all this bike riding and walking we've been doing. I thought I was in better shape. Oh yeah, we go up here and take a left. I was thinking, oh no, dead end. We've been down this road before. Access Patreons. So, son of a gun! Somebody just stepped on my heel, and I got these sandal things on.
Oh, you're fine.
How do you know I'm fine? I could have a permanent bone spur or something from that. So there's the inside of the wall. Super interesting. It's amazing that this basically a town within these walls. Dogs are playing. Alright, so I guess we just went down the back side of all that traffic. We avoided all that traffic, Jody. So, Alright, we're on a quest to find some food. Here we are. Does Jody look all happy? She just got an eaten, what do you call it?
Croque monsieur? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce anything.
She doesn't know how to pronounce anything. So, say it again.
Why?
Because I can't.
I don't even say it right, probably.
Say it. People don't.
Croque monsieur.
Croque monsieur.
Monsieur.
I had the chicken and fries. So
Mine was basically a grilled cheese sandwich, but the cheese was on the outside. A grilled ham and cheese sandwich.
It actually was pretty good though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at the top of it, it looked almost like
frites with it.
The top of it looked like pizza, kind of
like they broiled it.
Like the melted cheese.
They toasted the sandwich and then they broiled it with cheese on top of it, I guess.
So we're at Carcassonne,
mm-hmm.
and we're walking around the perimeter. We just got done messing around with the inside. So the inside there's actually people living inside. So this is like the wall. And then it's like a castle over here. I'm gonna switch the camera around. I know you never like see my face. So let me turn around. So we're kind of like between like it was like an old cemetery over here. Ugh. That's a long step. So it's like a moat kind of thing over here. An old cemetery over there. And so they're doing some restoration work, obviously.
Is that a graveyard?
Oh, yeah, it's a graveyard. Jody likes those graveyards. So today's day 9. Got done riding 20 miles. Went to the hotel, took showers, changed our clothes, came over here. Been walking around, checking it out. So this has been one of the highlights of our trip so far.
Across the street over there.
Jody wants to go to that old cemetery.
Yep.
We got time for that. So we're gonna walk around the perimeter of this and check it out. Now, people,
this is good enough.
It's not good enough.
We've already walked the perimeter when we did the castle.
That we walked the perimeter of the castle. So we only gonna probably be here once in our lifetime. We might as well like check it out. I think people at Facebook would agree with me in saying that we should spend the time here and walk around and check it out.
Walk around the outside.
Yeah, we do.
Look at the cemetery and look at the headstones.
We've already looked at like 12 cemeteries, and we can't understand any of it. It's all like French. So, all right. So I'm trying to wrap up this video, but you keep interrupting me. So this is the end of day 9 of bike riding. We got 3 more days of bike riding, and then we'll end up at the Mediterranean Sea in a town called Sète, which is like a beach resort town, and we're gonna spend 2 days there.
Nice. Everybody tells us that finds out going there.
Like, oh, very nice, wee. I'm gonna show you, I like that, wee. So, I heard it was. That's why we decided to spend. I guess I decided to spend an extra day there. Jody.
Yeah, you planned the whole itinerary.
Jody just along for the ride. So she does that. So if something's like screwed up.
But I picked places in Paris that I wanted to go and booked them.
Yeah, she kind of like did the Paris planning, but the bike rides part, and that was me. So, all right. So because they're doing a bunch of restoration work, it kind of like messes up the vibe of the whole medieval thing. But I bet if we walk around the perimeter, they're not working on the entire outside at once. So, alright, that wraps it up. This video goes out to Jody, who requested I make a video of this side. So I made another video on the other side. They were doing some construction work. this site is pretty neat. So I'm admiring the handiwork, what they did like 900 years ago, and trying to figure out how they got, you know, hoisted these big heavy stones up in these high places. Well, first of all, it had an aquarium somewhere, and then we are, I can't tell right now, like maybe 100 feet. I mean, to bring these stones up where they're up here, like that slab right there, that's hundreds of pounds. And to get it hoisted up there, but not just that one, like, you know, the ones way up there. I mean, they must have built like a scaffolding system, and to get them all up there. So the thing is, like, on the other side of that wall, it's a huge drop off, like maybe 80 to 100 feet. It got a little congested back there. Jody thinks we're gonna get trapped in here. I don't think we're gonna get trapped in here. You know, there's people coming from the other direction. You're just being a procrastinator. I said procrastinator, I meant pessimist. You're not right. It goes all the way around.
Then why didn't he keep going?
He probably listen to you about your negative thoughts and think that you know what you're talking about. So I didn't tell Jody, but it's 3 miles to walk around the perimeter of the castle. We're about halfway. We're about halfway done now. So I can tell her now. So even if she wanted to turn around, it'd still be 3 miles. This is like, we'll probably never ever come back here ever again. It's not that this is not worth visiting twice. This is worth visiting multiple times. It's just that there's so much in the world that we want to see. We just won't live long enough to see things twice. We won't live long enough to see things, everything we want to see once. I mean, possibly live long enough. It's the money thing that would be the problem. So let's take a look over here, shall we, so you can see how far down it really is. I mean, see how high we are. And so for somebody to break into here, it'd have to be pretty agile, climb up those walls. I don't want to stick my phone out there because by the time I do, I'll probably drop it. Quite the view up here. So it's getting late. It's a Sunday. It's getting late in the afternoon, early evening, 6:30 local time here. So I imagine it's thinned out. Normally what it would be. I saw the shops, a lot of the shops inside the walls were closing. They probably closed at 6. So it's probably about 80 degrees, but mostly we're in the shade right now, so it's perfect weather. It's not like too humid. I'd say about 40% humidity. I'm not a weatherman, but it's evening here in France. It's almost 9 o'clock. This is our hotel. I don't know. So anywho, outside our hotel, up the hill is
Citadel.
the medieval citadel. So
It's not dark enough yet, but I don't feel like staying up late.
so Carcassonne is like includes the new town, and then inside those walls is the old town. So I paused that while a bunch of cars went by. I'm not talking to you, Jody. I'm talking to the people on the internet. Quit answering for the people on the internet, Jody. So they light up the walls at night, and it looks all cool and everything. But it's still a little daylight, dusk. It's not dark yet. So we don't get the full effect yet. So let me pause this so we get to the top of the hill, because I'm going to run out of breath here pretty soon. Okay, we're kind of to the top of the hill. It's only 2 blocks from our hotel to get to this point. Jody taught me a new French word, bonsoir.
Good evening.
Good evening. I walked by some people and I said bonjour. Then Jody goes, it's evening, so you gotta say bonsoir. So the next group of people walked by, I said bonsoir, and they go bonsoir. So Jody was right. Let me walk across this, I guess it's a crosswalk. Let's see what, try not to get ran over. So pictures on the internet showing this lit up at night are more spectacular than what these pictures are going to be. Here comes that Jody lady now. Hurry up, before you get ran over by that Fiat. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
I told the internet that you taught me a new French word. I don't think they're impressed.
Alright, let's go up on the hill.
We're going up on the hill. Okay. I'm out of breath. I had to walk up a bunch of stairs. So this is what it looks like at night. So pretty cool. I don't know if pictures does it justice, but this is just so massive. It's got to be one of the coolest places I've been, man-made places. And to think it was built in like the year 1200 to 1300 is pretty amazing. Just pretty impressive. And then since it's on top of this hill, when you're way down, down by the river, and you look up at it, it's just like super imposing. So very very cool. We might walk inside again. So the inside is, because it's part of the cities, you can walk in there 24/7. It doesn't close. The castle part inside does, but inside the walls there, it doesn't close. I found Jody, people. So there's the front entrance. Pretty cool. Was this worth pedaling 350 miles to see?
Sure, yeah, it was.
We could have took a train here but
We saw some cool sights along the way.
there's no better way of seeing things, people will disagree with me, than bicycle. You ride along 10 miles an hour. You're able to stop, on a moment's notice. Take pictures, turn around, go places where cars can't go.
Well, let's go in.
Get good looks at everything. Jody sounds excited. Well, let's go in. We're going in, people. We're going to the medieval fortified citadel. I think I heard him call it that. So there's a fraction of the people here now than what there was earlier. If you're wondering what the music is, it's a guy over there playing French music. What was that magic word again? Bonsoir? Bonsoir. Yeah, there's a bunch of priests walking around. Kind of dark down that alley. So there's you do guided tours through here. I hope this isn't the wind isn't messing up my microphone. Okay, like a minute later, still walking. A lot less people up here this time of night than what there was earlier. We walked around the downtown area. There's the restaurant we ate at earlier. What's the name of the restaurant? Cafe La Travers. Alright. I'll pop this video back open because I did get an ice cream bar earlier, but we might get some more right now. There's an ice cream place here, an ice cream place over there. So they have different brands here. Mango, orange, all kinds of stuff. You gonna get something, Jody?
Are you get from here?
Oh, I don't know.
Or the place over there? They have more flavors.
Who does?
That place right across the street.
I guess I'm gonna go over there because it has more flavors. So, alright, that's the end of this video.